Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 12 of our World of Warcraft Fresh Start in Retail in 2023. Zero to Hero playthrough, leveling a Feral Druid on the Horde side. First things first though, let's make sure we change screens. That helps, doesn't it? Okay, I'm on the Hunter, which we've created as a dual crafter, just so I could demonstrate the crafting operations for you. So we've already been through that in a previous video, episode 6, I think. What I want to do is just go and relist these rings I've got. I have now managed on this dual crafter to get up to bronze. So I can now create the Gloom Band, the Bronze Band of Force, the Simple Ring, the Brilliant Necklace and the Thick Bronze Necklace. I've created one of each, put them into the group, so the group has now expanded a little bit. There you go. I've also, in the parts, now put the bronze settings, because they're an intermediary, which I don't want to go on the auction house, so there's no operation assigned to those. But everything else in here has got the auction operation on. So I'm just going to run a quick post scan again. Make sure everything we can goes on the market board. There are a couple coming in cheaper than our minimum price. That's because somebody, Bonkerd, I think, here, has also been levelling their dual crafting. So they've just thrown these on at a couple of gold a piece. It's not worth trying to flip them. The sale rate's fairly low. I'll wait until somebody buys these or they give up and vendor them. And then ours will come back on when it gets within price. So for now, using the macro, control and the mouse wheel, just get them listed. That's it for that character. Let's go and switch over to the Druid and we'll have a bit of an update here. Make sure we're all up to speed with where we're up to, and then we'll bang out a few more levels. So I've been rested again now for 6 days, so we should have some nice rested bonus, maybe a level or 2. We did at the end of the last episode hit level 20, and we discussed this big decision that we have to make at level 20. We have unlocked PvP talents. So we've also unlocked PvP mode. And with that comes war mode. War mode is enabled, so we are available to participate in world PvP. But we do get 10% XP bonus from quests and also from killing, as you can see by the enlisted buff here. This will help throughout BFA. The reason why it should be relatively safe to do so in BFA, if I can remember where it is, with your alliance characters, when you get into BFA, your normal leveling route are these 3 zones: Tiragard, Drustvar, Stormsong Valley. You will come across to the other 3 zones of BFA, but only as part of the campaign in what they call foothold quests. The same goes for... Nope, it's not that one. Where are we? Where are we? Here. The same goes for the Horde. The Horde get these 3 leveling zones: Zuldazar, Nazmir and Voldun. So what that essentially means is, during the leveling process in BFA, as a Horde, you should be leveling in Zuldazar, Nazmir and Voldun, apart from your campaign foothold quests. So that should mean we should be relatively safe in these 3 areas with war mode on. We may get ganked a couple of times. It's worth the risk for the 10% XP buff in war mode. Now when we get to 60 and we start thinking about hitting Dragonflight, you will definitely want to turn war mode off, purely because the Dragonflight leveling, you're all in the same zones. It was separated in BFA. BFA is also the starter zone, so any new players or players just leveling alts are probably just going through BFA through the normal leveling route, which is sticking to their 3 zones, whether you're Alliance or Horde, and going that way. So we should be fairly safe. We have sold everything that we had listed material-wise on this character. 367 gold. We've only got 388, so that's effectively going to double our books. This, I have absolutely no idea. Let's delete that. I think that's similar to the as the Alliance. You get one for the pet vendor in Borealis, I think. Right, so we are now following Zygor. We are level 20, nearly 21. We have rested bonus for 6 days. It is, if you're looking at my clock, it is nearly 6 a.m. Yes, I am an early bird. I am up this early. I have had coffee, so I'm good to go. Let's see if Zygor's good to go, because we've had a little bit of a glitch with Zygor with one of the quests not being available. Where is my portal room? Here? No, not here. Okay, maybe I'm not awake. Because it's not here, is it? It's over in the other tunnel. Let's go. So our next target now is going to be level 30. That's where we want to get to next, because I believe that's where we'll get flying. Even on a fresh account, I don't think we have to do any Pathfinder in BFA. I think at 30 we will just get BFA flying, which also means we will get the flying form for the Druid. Right, am I going the right way? I think I am. I think it's through there. The perks of not knowing your home city. I have always played Alliance. I have never played Horde. I have always been a Stormwind baby. So on this fresh start, it was a brand new BattleNet, brand new Dragonflight install when it was in the sale. And I figured, well, we'll go Horde because I've never done Horde. I've gone Druid. I've never played a Druid before. But the ideal farming class with their flight form, etc. So why not? Is that the one? Zuldazar, that's where we're going. Okay. Zygor should lead us the right way, he says. Now, Zygor is a paid-for add-on. There are others. You know, things like it used to be called Azeroth Autopilot. I don't know if that's still the case. But there are all sorts of other add-ons that do a similar thing, but Zygor is the paid-for add-on. It's about 10 quid a month, just over, with conversion rates. But I find it really handy, not only for leveling in unfamiliar territory, but it's also really good for rep grinds. I still need to go up one for the Flight Master, I think. Rep grinds, profession leveling, farming routes, things like that. Zygor is really good. It's worth considering. I'm not affiliated in any way, but if they want to come and tap me up with my 2 subscribers on the channel, then Zygor, come and say hello. I wouldn't mind an affiliate link. Those of you that have subs to the channel and are watching these videos, thank you very much. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. It is only a little hobby channel. There will be other games on here. My playstyle is always slow. Let's learn, let's play, tutorial style. I've got some experience in other games, EVE Online, Final Fantasy XIV, I've got to Endgame, Path of Exile, I've got to Endgame, Factorio, Satisfactory, if you want to do some mathing out. I've got other games in my Steam library, some of the 4X strategy games from Paradox, Crusader Kings and EU4, Colony Builders, RimWorld. You know, I've got plenty of games I can go at. Right, who are we talking to? Oh, we have to go up to the king. Now, this is up here, through the lift. Yeah. See, I'm getting there. I'm starting to remember. Come on, lift. There we go. I always forget I've got travel form, cat form, whatever you want to call it, and I end up mounting. And I think the speed's the same, so... Yes, here. Why are you sending me somewhere else? No, I'm doing this one first. There we go. Right. A port in peril. Ah, right, okay.
We should retreat to Zanchu.
I think that was just to get me to this point, wasn't it? I've possibly come the long way around because I wasn't following Zygo, I was following my nose. That's fair enough.
Today is not the final day of my reign.
We need to go back down. I'm not, I will admit, I'm not a fan of the Horde city in BFA. Not a fan. It's very vertical. I quite like the morale spread out, you know, all on a similar level. And you can just zip around. This being all up and down lifts and stairs and things is a little bit off-putting for somebody new to the area. One thing worth mentioning as well, auction houses. So you've got your auction house in Orgrimmar and Stormwind, depending on whether you're Horde or Alliance. When we get to Dragonflight, there is an auction house in the main city there, Valdraken. In BFA, and if you dare step foot in Legion, Shadowlands I should say, or a boss, in these zones there was never an auction house in the main city for these expansions, unless you're an engineer. If you've got a character that's doing your auctioning, you can just create that character as a bank alt, auction house alt, just give it level 1 of engineering, and it will be able to use auction houses in these BFA and Shadowlands main cities. But as a rule, if you're any other profession, your only options currently will be Orgrimmar and, when we get there, Dragonflight. Right, where have I got to go to? The Warport. Let's get on the right track with Zygo. There we go. Okay. Talk to Hunt Master. Ah, you do want me to accept the Nesting Ware request now, do you? Lovely. Click the Hunter's board. Where's the Hunter's board? Oh, it's way over there. Have we got a... Oh, we have got a flight point there.
What do you ask of this Andalari?
We've also got a flight point there. That's where it wants me to go. Lovely. Let's go there. Alright, so we are almost 21. We have got rested for the last 6 days. It's Saturday again now for me. I did the last batch of videos on the Sunday. So let's head over here. We are still going to be picking the herds and ore as we go, because as you've seen, it's decent gold at the minute. BFA materials do sell, because it's the default area for other players. Right, Hunter's board, Hunter's board. Where is the Hunter's board? Up here somewhere. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Stash. Platform 40%. Movement speed 30%. Fall damage reduced. Ooh, there's a ore. We'll get that. And it's decent XP, 700 XP, and they're selling for 7 gold a pop. Our average selling price is 762 a pop, so they're staying relatively stable as well. What does our mount have? Increase ground speed by 100%. So is that quicker then than our platform? I don't have... what's the add-on called? There is an add-on that gives you your speed. Is it monkey speed, I think? Possibly. So we could compare if I had that installed as to whether mounted is quicker than cat form. Can't tell if it is. There is an ore and a herb here. Let's go for them. These are not hostile, so we should be alright. Storm silver, we will take. Nice on that at the minute. 34 gold a piece. Somebody's done a number on that one, haven't they? Somebody with deep pockets, it seems, may have tried to reset that price. I've been selling them for about 18 gold. Can I get to this herb? You see, the beauty of... You see, I should use the druid form, cat form, because not only do we get reduced fall damage... I'm going to aggro you, aren't I? Probably. You're only level 20. We should be okay. But we can herb while in cat form, whereas if I keep pressing my mount, that's not going to work. In fact, I'm going to change my button. Let's put that there, which I use as my mount button. Then I'm always going to go into cat form. If any of you as well, if any of you would like, I know it's easy to do with the edit mode in-game, but if any of you quite like this layout, I'm more than happy to copy the script and put it in this video description. If you do want that, just let me know in the comments. I'll more than happily do it. I've got one of these gaming mouse with the 12 side buttons, hence why I have this laid out the way it is. And then this I use for professions and mounting forms, Hearthstone and things at this side. So if you want this same setup, if you want to let me know, I'll happily just copy that into the import string and put it in this video description for you. Right, there is level 21. Talent point. Again, we're using Zygore's recommendations. It gives us a +1 where it thinks we should be putting our points. And we just follow this down the line. It does want us to do Primal Wrath now, which gives us Rip. Rip is still there, so is that the same? Applies Rip to all enemies. I think it's still the same. It's just an upgraded version of Rip. Have a look. Yes, looks like it is. We've got aquatic form now. Okay, well, Rip's already on the action bar, so that's okay. Apply change. Oh no, it has given us a new Sunfire. No, cat form. Rip. Oh no, Primal Wrath. We'll put it on the bar. I'm not sure if it will get used. We'll see what Hikili thinks. I do need to give us our Druid buff, versatility, for 60 minutes.
What's on your mind?
Hand in that. Set that. PvP talent. These I tend not to bother with. I just use passive ones. What does it want me to accept? It wants me to accept the Hunter's Board, which is a 3-player quest. We might not be doing that one. Wants me to accept that. Wants me to accept that. Wants me to discover the flight path. Let's go and get that one. It may want me to make somewhere here my home, which I always ignore. I'll keep Orgrimmar as the home. Oh, we've got a cook. Okay, talk to Trapper Custer. All right, let's go. So the rested here should push us to 22, maybe 23. We're episode 12 now. Episode 11 we hit level 20. So at the minute we're still on more than a level per episode on average. Whether that stays or not, as we get higher level, we shall see. Okay, find Marksman Julien. So while we're doing this, we will go and pop a few Ankylodons. Following Hikili's rotation, we're getting some food. Got some Siren's Pollen, which is fairly cheap. That's just sellable. As we're heading down for this marksman, we'll kill a few of these. Do this quest as well. It looks like it's not... Oh, sorry, Axbeak. Popping the Primal Wrath. Another one. I'm just vaguely heading in this direction. Killing as we go. Now, if you are new to the game, or if you are doing a similar sort of playthrough along with me, where you've started a fresh account, or you've just started a new realm, by all means, drop me a comment. Let me know how you're getting on, what class you've picked. I'd love to hear from you. See if you've gone anything similar, if you're trying Horde or Alliance for the first time. We've got to kill 8 of these. We'll get a few of these as we go. And don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying this playthrough in this little corner of the internet that I've created, by all means, come and join me as a bit of a community. You're welcome to like the videos, put comments in there, and if you're feeling fruity, you can always subscribe to the channel as well. I do appreciate all the help. As a little hobby channel just being created within the last 2 weeks, it's nice to see people interacting with the videos, letting me know what they think, giving me a bit of encouragement to keep going. You're enjoying the playthrough, which is awesome. So thank you, guys. All those of you that have taken the time, I do really appreciate it. I can't stress that enough. Okay, where have I got to go to now? Kill Wild Tusk. Nice. Right. Well, let's go for that one then. We'll follow Zagor, roughly. Can I get up? I can get up there. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? 2,000. We might be all right. He says.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
We have got regrowth, of course. Which will pop now. Whoops. Which will pop now. Lovely. Okay, let's go. There's a monolite seam in here. We'll take the monolite seam. Let's get out of here before you respawn. So now it wants me to kill King Katal and kill 3 more Diamatrodons and slay 7 more Ankylodons. Let's go. What are we on? 23 minutes. Nearly time to call a halt to this video. I'm trying to keep them to around the 20-25 minute mark. Obviously, I like to get to a fairly safe point in between each video. Okay, we need 1 more of these. Where are you? How big are you? Oh, you're the 3-player one, aren't you? Interesting. Right, that's the ranger done. That's that quest complete. I'm not convinced about this. We will give it a go. We will give it the good old college try. Before this video ends, let's see if I can't just aggro you and you alone. Okay. Are you going to hurt somewhat? I feel as though you will. This may be a mistake. This may be a death. Don't want to aggro anything else. Do not want to aggro anything else, thank you. We definitely need more regrowth. Okay, we'll keep plugging. Let's keep plugging away. My focus generation is very slow at the minute. I could really do with some extra skills to get that up, I think. I feel like it's very slow. It feels similar to when I've played a rogue on the Alliance. I found initially that their focus regen is very slow. I've never had an issue with a hunter. Hunters, if you're a new player to the game, I can highly recommend a Beastmaster Hunter for solo content. Fairly easy to play. Hey, we managed it. Happy days. Right. Yeah, they're fairly easy to play. You've also got the pets that do some tanking and damage for you, so they're a good. Easy to play class. You could argue that with the Druid if you've played them a lot. I haven't, so I'm still learning. But so far, so good. We've got regrowth, so we've got a bit of a self-heal. So thank you guys very much for watching. We did manage to kill that suggested 3-player boss, so I'm happy with that. I shall be back again shortly with another video. If you are enjoying, please like the videos, and if you would consider subbing to the channel, that would make me a really happy bunny. So until next time, folks, have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.